as I read a comment of a viewer that she demanded that the video should be such that so that they can crack the exams. But this type of video I am making is solely for providing information to the students rather than help you to mug up the contents or revise the contents, or you can crack the exams only just by watching the videos or any videos that are available on YouTube. Then you are very much wrong, and the exam cracking potential should be with you only by your own effort you can crack any exams. Those videos can only help you up to some extent. So I want to say that Fact Plus is a informational content based video. Don't expect you to help this type of videos to crack your exams. This type of videos must provide you some sort of information, and you need to search or analyze those informations by your own capacity. And I will make those videos by good informational contents, and it will eventually help you to boost up your facts or contents. So there is no such exaggeration or glamorous presentation in my videos. You can get the core content undoubtedly that I can demand. As the representing slides are not much visible, so I try to read out all the news on my own and also imply some necessary ancillary contextual facts to support the factual newses. That's all. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Fact Plus series of June 8 to June 15, 2023. That is Thursday coverage. Okay, first let me tell you that I am here to give you a summarized version of all important news. As you can frequently see the questions in your competitive exams from the news sections, maybe from national, international perspective, or maybe from play or sports newses. You need to go in details. If you want to analyze those newses, you first googles and then go in details and read that. I am following this strategy only because in your competitive exams you just get some short of time or just a very few seconds to give your answers, but you need not to analyze the questions. You are not required to analyze the questions thoroughly, but while reading you need to do these tasks on your own, because it can help you to memorize the topics far better. The important newses of June 8 are the followings. First news: former State Chief Secretary Rajiv Sinha appointed as State Election Commissioner. It is important in terms of West Bengal news section. So, former State Chief Secretary Rajiv Sinha appointed as State Election Commissioner. As in the recent times, the Panchayat election will be held from 8th of July in 2023 in the state of West Bengal. So, it is important only because of the West Bengal section news. Next comes to the obituary section. Ivan Manuel Menage, India-born CEO of Diageo, the world's biggest spirits company, recently passed away. Then World Test Championships is going to be held at Oval, London, England. That is the venue, and it was actually conducted between India versus Australia. Next, India and US hold the strategic trade talks. That is India US Strategic Trade Dialogue. The acronym of India US Strategic Trade Dialogue is IUSSTD. The focus areas of the development and trade, that is the India-US strategic trade talks, are the followings. That is the critical technologies like semiconductors, space, telecom, quantum, artificial intelligence, defense, and biotech. And also ICET is a very important terms in this context. What is the full form of ICET? That is Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technologies. More section news is very important. That is Memorandum on Understanding section news. Recently, India's firm MDL, that is Majegaon Dockyard Limited, and German firm TKMS Inc. to build 6 diesel electric submarines. Do you know a name, a person's name that is we can hear very frequently? What is the name? Sam Altman. This person has recently have a discussion with our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Who is Sam Altman? Sam Altman is the father of ChatGPT 4. Actually, Sam Altman is the CEO of OpenAI, and OpenAI's two important products are ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT 10. Now ChatGPT 10 is not existing, but it will soon change the complete scenario of digital era. Now ChatGPT 4 is very much popular and very much well circulated in the current digital domain, and it will drastically change the total social, economical, and also the employment conditions mainly. So just keep your breath on hold to welcome the chat gpt 10. And the next news is important from the day's perspective. You can frequently see a question from the day section, that is what is the important day, what is the theme of the important day, and which organization is conducting or is circulating or inaugurated the celebration of the day. These types of three newses can be expected from the day section news. So during the Thursday to Thursday time, one important day was observed on 8th of June, and the day was World Ocean Day, and it has been started by Canada's International Centre for Ocean Development, that is ICOD, and the Ocean Institute of Canada. And the theme of this World Ocean Day is Planet Ocean, Tides Are Changing. Next, from the economic section, one important news was PFRDA have come up with some regulation or come up with some changes, but the news is not important. It is important to remember the key person, that is who is who section, where one can expect some questions from the who is who section, that is who is the present head of this organization, like that. So PFRDA chairman is Deepak Mohanty, present incumbent chairman is Deepak Mohanty. Of exercise, that is the exercise of mega CBG, carrier battle, CBG for carrier battle groups exercise in the Arabian Sea took place, and INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant, two warships were taken part in this exercise. So next news is Gujarat girl Lakshita Shandialya won gold for 1500 meter in the Asian Under 20 Athletics Championship. We just remember the name of the girl, and she won the Asian Under 20 Athletics Championships. That much we need to remember. Okay, next news is a special Air India Express Hajj flight to Jeddah took off from Kerala's Kalikot Airport. This why this news is important, because this flight attendant and the flight staffs and also the pilot all were women. From the beauty pageant section, since 1996 or after 27 years, the Miss World 2023 is going to be held in India, and this is the 71st edition. Next, the Junior Asia Women Hockey Cup was recently conducted, and the winner was Gifu Prefecture, Japan. Winner team is India. India defeated South Korea. India also won the junior men's continental title in Oman. We know there are 4 tennis open take place in a year. So what is the specialty of those 4 tennis opens? First, in the first half of the year, that is initially in the month of January, Australian Open takes place. Then uh, it is followed by generally French Open. Then we come to the another open that is called Wimbledon Open, and next US Open takes place generally in the last half of the year. So what is the main specialty or main characteristics of those opens? Generally, Australian Open and US Open played on the hard court, and Wimbledon Open played on the grass court. And recently conducted French Open, that is very recently has been conducted. This is generally played on the clay court. So this time, Iga Swiatek from Poland. Again, I am repeating the name Iga Swiatek from Poland. It is her third French Open. She won the French Open by defeating Carolina Muchova from Czech Republic. And in the men's section, Novak Djokovic defeated Casper Ruud to win his 23rd Grand Slam title. Here it is important to remember the edition. That is the recent edition, that is the most recent edition, and the maximum number of Grand Slam title owned by Novak Djokovic. We need to remember the number. The number is 23rd Grand Slam, and by winning these, he is adjudged as the most Grand Slam winner. And after that, the place is followed by Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer as well. Cyclone Biporjoy, we know the name. Cyclone Biporjoy, the name is given by the country Bangladesh. It means disaster. So Cyclone Biporjoy to make landfall between Mandvi, Gujarat and Karachi, Pakistan on 15th of June. Very severe cyclone. Its wind speed is 125 to 135 kilometer per hour. And another cyclone was actually impacted the same western coast in the month of May 2021. Do you remember the name? The name is Taukta, and it was the last big cyclone to hit Gujarat. Taukta. Okay. 22nd Law Commission issues public notice, 30-day window, that is a 30-day window, to seek views on UCC. What is UCC? Uniform Civil Code. In 2018, 21st Law Commission said UCC neither necessary nor desirable at this stage. And it was a colonial time law. Many laws are belonging from the colonial time, but the news is important in this context that since 2018 there is a controversy of eliminating the Uniform Civil Code, as no confirmation on opinions could be received from stakeholders, and 3 years lapsed in between, so its immediate consideration needed. 22nd Law Commission head is Justice Rituraj Awasthi. You need to remember this name because this news is in circulation and it is important from the exam perspective. International Energy Agency forecast. It is a forecasting news. You can keep it at the index section. Index section news are very important in the exams. You can frequently see the India's ranking, or you are asked the first ranking, or even you can be asked about the fifth ranking holder also. You can see in the recent exams that examiners are very interested in asking the fifth position holders in an index, or the index is actually formulated by which organization. This type of questions can also be asked by. So from the index section, in this month or in this Thursday week, it is important that International Energy Agency India will surpass China. International Energy Agency has given a forecast, and in this forecast it has described that India will surpass China as the main driver of global oil demand by 2000, oil demand growth by 2027. So India will surpass the oil demand, global oil demand. Global oil demand means India is the vital consumer of the oil, global oil, and India is importing more oil from another countries, maybe from the western countries, West Asian countries, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, West Asian countries, from Russia, Ukraine. So India is the main important importer of the oil. India is going to be the highest position holder in terms of importing oil by 2027. That is forecasted by India Energy Agency. So these are the main important news from this Thursday to Thursday, that is from June 8 to June 12. So you can read those news on your own from the PDF as well. I am just reading the news for your convenience, but not I am going into far more details. When I will come up with the news discussion series, it is not a news discussion series. It is not going to help you to build up your own knowledge, but it is just going to help you to keep informative awareness of the current affairs section. And for any exam aspirants, you need to prepare on your own, and you need to go into far more details into the news to grab a hold on the current affairs sections. So no one can help you in mugging up the newses. Rather, you can go into details on your own. It will be beneficial for you, not in the short run but in the long run, definitely. So that's all for today. Thank you all.